You ain't ready to work.
Diva, move. Okay, so today is May 26th, and I want to do my labor and delivery story. I want to record it so I can have it for myself, and I might post it so other people can know. I had my son on May 14th, so he's almost 2 weeks, and he's not here. I let him go with his dad, and I'm kind of sad, tears, but they're gonna bring him back at 7 p.m. and I'm pumped for him. But anyways, my labor and delivery story. So on May 14th, around 9 a.m., I woke up, and actually, I'm gonna start my labor and delivery story. Let me change my intro. Hi, my name is Kyla, and I just had my son 2 weeks ago, May 14th. Today is May 26th, almost 2 weeks, like 2 days short of 2 weeks. Um, this is my labor and delivery story. So on May 12th, I'm gonna start it from May 12th because I feel that's when my labor started, even though that's not really when it started. Let me just explain. So May 12th, I had to go take a test for a job that I'm interested in. So I ate some pineapples, and while I was taking my test, the test was like 2 hours long. While I was taking my test, I was having menstrual cramps. Well, not menstrual cramps because I'm waiting on my period, but I was having cramps, and they was kind of hurting, like to the point where I just wanted to rush through the test because it was hurting. But then when I finished the test, like it went away. Like it was happening the 2 hours while I was taking the test. I think I was having contractions, but like it stopped after that. So then on the 13th, which was Mother's Day, no, okay, wait. On the 12th, when I got home, I did the baby mama dance. Do the baby mama, break it down, down, down. Okay, so I did the baby mama dance on the 12th. Ate pineapples, even though they say pineapples help induce your labor and stuff. I didn't eat them because I was trying to induce my labor. I just had bought a fruit cup and it had pineapples, grape, I don't know, from 7-Eleven, all the stuff. But anyway, so I looked rough up. But on the 13th, I did my hair. I did a full hair weave, and mind you, my whole pregnancy, I really wasn't doing my hair. I'm recording. You giving me money?
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
that's because you some Kimberly. Oh God, I know she's gonna go out. How dare you? That's good. Mine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Okay, so I forgot what I was talking about. But on the 13th, Mother's Day, oh yeah, I did my hair. And like, you know how they say before you go into labor, you have all this energy? Because I really did a full hair weave, closure and all. Like, who does that? But anyway, so did my hair. That was the 13th. On the 14th, I woke up in the morning around 9 a.m. And when I went to the bathroom, like, it was like blood, like, you know, but it wasn't like a lot, and it wasn't dark, and it wasn't mucusy, so I didn't know if it was my mucus plug or not. But I had Googled it and said it was mucus plug or whatever, but like it wasn't mucus, so I was kind of confused. I don't know. So I told my mom, and then I was on the phone with my friends, you know, whatever. So after that, I went for a walk around like noon. No, it was probably afternoon. It probably was like 2-ish, 2 p.m. I went for a walk. I walked around the park, came back. I walked up the stairs, and when I got in the house, I was so out of breath, like, oh my gosh. But when I got home, like, I started having contractions. At the time, I did not know they was contractions. So it was about like 4:30, and I was having contractions, but they was not. It wasn't hurting, but it was the same like menstrual cramps. Like it was like that, but it wasn't like super painful. So then I went to my friend's house. I was there for like 2 hours, and the whole time I was there, I kept saying, "Ooh, like every so often it was happening." Like so, then I'm like, you know what? I think I might be in labor. Like, so I went home because like when it would come, I couldn't even like walk, but it wasn't super bad yet. So this is just like 7 o'clock. I go home. I'm at home, and I'm like, I called my cousin because she had a baby in February. She know like what contractions feel like. This is my first kid. I don't know. So she telling me like you having contractions, like you're in labor, like you know. And I'm just like, no. Well, I wanted to have a natural birth, so I was like, I'm gonna just wait it out, stay home until like I don't know, until I can't no more. I don't know. So it's 7. The contractions was coming hard. Like, they were painful, but it wasn't, I don't know how to explain it, but every time a contraction came, I went to the bathroom. Like, I felt like I needed to go to the bathroom. So when my contractions came, in order for it to not hurt, I would push it. And, like, that was working for me. Or, like, if I wasn't pushing, I had to just, like, it was just hurting. So then I called my mom at about, like, 8, because she was at work. Earlier that day, she asked me did I want her to go to work. And I was like, yeah, I'm not having this baby, you know, da. She like, you sure you saying your mucus plug is, you know, that mean the baby's coming? I'm like, no. So around 8, I'm like, Mom, are you coming home? And she like, do you want me? I'm like, yes. But I was trying to act nonchalant, like I was trying to pretend like I wasn't in labor, like, but I really was. So my mom came home. It's like 9 now, and I'm just like, we just need to go to the hospital. Like at this point, these contractions is coming and they hurt it. So we we go to the hospital. My mom making me upset. She all like, oh, what happened to you twerking the baby out? Oh, like, she was just, and she like, breathe, calm down. Everything she was saying was making me upset. But anyways, we get to the hospital around like 9:30, and I was 2 centimeters at 9:30. I'm like, I wanted to have a natural birth, but I'm just like, is there some pain medicine y'all can give me? Because the contractions was hurting so bad. Like I was shaking when the contractions come. I was kicking, shaking, like pushing. I was just doing a lot. I wasn't like crying or anything. I was just like whining like a baby. Like it was just like intense. It was really intense, and I just felt like I couldn't do it. And then like they didn't even put my IV in, so they was like, we can't give you pain medicines through the IV, and those don't really help. And I was like, but it'll do something. And then they like, we can't give you the epidural because you moving. And my mama like, you don't want that anyway, which I didn't want anyways. But like I kept saying I had to go to the bathroom, so I was going to the toilet pushing. Like it was just something. So then they told me my nurse wasn't there. So around like 11 p.m., I guess my nurse came. So this is 2 hours later, or like an hour and a half later. Well, it was like 11:30, so like 2 hours later, right? When I got there, I was 2 centimeters. 2 hours later, my nurse came. She put the IV in me. She checked me, and she was like, "Is this your first baby?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, and she was like, "Well," like she kind of confused. She like, "You 8 centimeters?" And my mama like, "What?" And then she was like, "Well, I can't really tell." Like she wasn't sure. She was sure, but she wasn't sure because she like it's only 2 hours later. Like I know she didn't go from 2 to 8 centimeters. Like you know. So she walked out the room. When she walked out, she told me to like turn to my side. So I turned to my side. When she walked out, my water broke, and it was just like it just came out, and I was just like, my water broke, like because I just couldn't believe that happened. Like, but when my water broke, I couldn't feel the contractions no more. Like it was like no more pain. So my mama like, oh my goodness. So she go get them, like her water just broke, like you know. So then my doctor came in, checked me, 10 centimeters. My doctor like, oh, you having this baby right now? We need to go. She like, do you feel like pushing? I'm like, yes, yes I do. So it was just crazy how fast it went, and I'm like happy that I didn't get the pain medicine, didn't get no epidural, and I was able to do it. Even though I felt like I couldn't, I did that. So 10 centimeters, 2 hours later, it's 11:30. It probably wasn't even 11:30. I'm just assuming it was 11:30 because my son came at 11:42. I really don't know what time it was though. But so they pushed me to the delivery room. I'm in there. They telling me to hold it, don't push, and I'm just like, I can't. What do you mean, don't push? Like, this baby is coming out. Like, he was coming out, and they telling me to hold him in because they needed to get their gloves and all that stuff. And my doctor was about to go do a C-section, and she was like, oh my goodness, like she glad she came and checked on me first because my baby was coming. And so then they like, oh, okay, when the contraction come, push. But mind you, I couldn't feel my contractions no more. So I really was just pushing. I was just pushing, like, just pushing. So then I was pushing, and I could tell I wasn't doing it right. So then I started, like, pushing, like how they say to do, like, hold your breath and stuff. Then I could feel him, like, I could feel him coming out, and they like, he right there. And then it felt like the doctor was ripping me like this, like. But I don't know. I think she ripped me because I had got a tear a little bit, and I don't think it was from my son. I think it was from the doctor ripping me. But anyway, so they like she like push or whatever, so I push. And I, like, you know how they say the ring of fire, I actually felt that. But it, like, it's crazy because pushing him out and all that, it really didn't hurt. Like, I didn't really feel, like, I felt it, but it didn't feel painful. Like, what was painful was them contractions. And after my water broke, I didn't feel no more contractions. So it was just like, whatever. So I pushed him out. I pushed his head out, and then his body just, like, all came out. Like, water or stuff just came out. And then, of course, like, you know, they bring the baby to you. They didn't put him on me, but they put him, like, right here. And I didn't know if I could touch him or what. Like, I was just, I don't know. It was just so unreal to me. Like, I was just like, and then he didn't cry. I'm like, he's not crying. And then he made a little noise or whatever. But that kind of scared me, too. And then they're like, oh, you know, the placenta. She like, when you feel another contraction, push. Still don't feel no contractions. So I'm just like, okay. So I just pushed or whatever, and then the placenta came out, you know, whatever. And then they started like going like this to my stomach, and that didn't hurt either. And like, I watched a YouTube video, and the girl said how that hurt it, and it didn't hurt me. And then she was like, oh, you tore a little bit, so they had to, you know, stick the needle to numb me before she gave me the stitches. And that needle hurted, but the stitches part, like, I could feel it, but it wasn't painful. But I felt her like pulling the string through, like the needle, all that. But like, it wasn't bad. Like, I just felt weird because I was just sitting there with my legs open, like, just had a baby. Like, I don't know, it just felt so unreal. Like, I wasn't, like, my family and stuff say I'm dramatic, and in this moment I wasn't being dramatic. Like, I was just like calm. Like, but I guess I don't know. I really don't know, because I think being calm is what made my delivery so easy, kind of, because I wasn't scared or I don't know. But so then they let me breastfeed him. I was breastfeeding him for like 2 hours. Like, we didn't finally go to our room until like 2 a.m. and he was born at 11:42. So all the time they was getting everything together and stuff. But what did hurt was when I got to that room, they said I had to go to the bathroom. I did not want to go to the bathroom because somebody told me that it burns. And yes, it did burn. And then they was squirting a little water or whatever on me. And then it made me mad because they didn't tell me that to squirt the water while I peed. They told me to squirt it after I peed. So while I was there, I was scared to go to the bathroom because it was burning like hell. And then I finally discovered to squirt it while I peed when I was already home and damn near healed. But I just want to share my labor and delivery story, well, record it, because this might not go nowhere. It might just be for me. Because when I was pregnant, I was watching labor and delivery stories. I wanted to hear people's stories and stuff. So, yeah, but I don't think I'm probably going to upload this because I'm mad.